When you're ready.
Yeah.
When you're ready.
We back at it.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? This is episode 13. Slow it down.
Slow that
podcast.
shit
It's your boy
down.
Stephen Leap.
Yeah, it's your boy Chef Zoe.
Chili Mac.
And it's just Tank. What up?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, what's today's message is like, we could reverse things. We could transform things. Like no matter what society tells us, doesn't mean we have to accept that. Is that true?
Yeah.
Like they say Friday 13. All my life, I've been thinking that 13 was a bad luck number. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm already manifesting it. If I see 13, it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But since he was born on the 13th, and he said, "Oh, it's a great day. Oh, it's a great.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Chili,
luck."
Chili made it a good day.
Yeah, nothing bad about it to me, man. I love the number 13. I ain't
Yeah.
had no issues with it. I was actually born on Friday the 13th.
All right.
And a lot of
You
great
feel me?
things happen,
Every time.
right?
Man,
And that's
yeah.
what society
You
tells us.
feel
Like
me?
Friday
Like-
13th is a bad luck day,
Right. It's not, man.
right? And they're teaching us fear. So now we
actually-
reversing that.
This year it will be. I will have another Friday the 13th birthday. It's
right.
about that time again.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
And I'm
That's
gonna do it up. I'm gonna have a good time.
Yep.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So
Positive vibes.
That's
Right,
right,
yeah.
man. I feel like that correlates with the stigma of you're on the same frequency as you think you are. You know what I mean? Like if you
Right.
speak on a higher frequency,
Right.
then that's just what it's gonna be. But if you
Right.
speak like the Friday 13th
Right.
is bad luck,
Right.
of course you're
You're
gonna,
gonna
be in
receive
that.
that.
Yeah, you're gonna receive
Yeah.
that.
That's what
exactly.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or you're expecting it.
In
Yeah.
the quantum field is beyond tangible. It's
Yeah.
it's a different dimension beyond 3 dimensions. It's
Yeah.
like it's energy in the magnetic field. Whatever you put out, and energy wise, you will receive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe that wholeheartedly, man. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Man.
I learned that. I mean, we probably all learned that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yes.
depending on, like you said, what type of energy you put out there,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you'll get it in full fold.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. That's why you notice. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
but,
you good.
I was gonna say, if you notice when you have something bad happen to you, it's like almost like a domino effect because something else bad happens to you because you're on that same
Yeah.
frequency. That's
It's
why
like-
a lot of people say, "Damn, it's a domino effect,
Right.
man. This happened, now this happened. What's next?"
Remember
yeah.
the saying like, "Oh yeah, it can't get worse than this."
Right,
And then
right.
you're just on a trail.
You
like,
speaking
it's-
it already.
it's
Yes.
bam,
It started
bam,
with that. You
blows after
speaking it
blows,
already.
Streaks. Like
Yeah.
it can't get worse than this.
Yeah.
Oh, it just can't get me worse than this. It's just you on that trail.
Man, stay out of that trail, man. When something bad happens to you, you gotta like not overthink it. I'm sorry,
You
but
gotta
just,
own it.
Yeah, you got exactly.
And turn, this is a turning point.
Yeah, exactly.
Finna turn it around.
Tell yourself it can't get better or it can't get worse than this.
It
of
can't
course,
get better than this.
But also know that it ain't gonna get worse than this and do whatever it takes to make situations better, right?
Yeah.
Turn it
exactly.
around.
That's what I do, man.
Turn it
Exactly.
around.
And it helps every time.
Don't be a victim. Be a victor.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
What side
say
you
that
on? What
again.
side you on? Don't be
Hold
a
on,
victim.
man.
Be a victor.
Oh, Victor. I like how you
That was
emphasize
powerful,
the T.
bro.
Victor.
Victor.
Man, yes.
Dang, that was hard, bro.
Yeah.
I like that.
100%.
July 14th, we had Big Sir.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Might as well kick out
Don't forget to
acapella.
bring your sister.
Oh, call
Yeah.
me Mr. Mister.
Running the game, I got blisters. Yeah, yeah, and we back at it. Yeah, it's a bad habit. Smoking weed, nigga, you know it's me. LBC, North Side, where we be? Niggas know, yeah, they call me Stephen Lee. I be leap of faith, ayy. Yeah, I love the skate, ayy. I love the design, ayy. You see them, ayy. You see them shades, ayy. You see them shades, ayy.
You see the shades, hey. That's right.
You know what's so dope, bro? Like how you guys freestyle, how you guys rap in general, bro. You know this is the 50th year
Yeah.
of hip
Hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
Started in
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
It started in New York, my
Bruh.
guy.
At the basketball court.
Yeah, man. And from what I know, and I might butcher this a little bit, but from what I know, is hip hop started with just DJs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And an
DJs
MC.
Mixing.
would exactly
MC.
mixing,
And
they
someone
would,
who's MCing.
and, yeah, well, first it was just the DJs, and they battle each other, right? Boom, boom, boom.
Battle
you know?
of the DJs.
Yeah, battle of the
yeah.
DJs and
Juice. Shout out the movie Juice.
Ooh, exactly. And then they introduced the MC. Now, when they first introduced the MC would rap about the DJ and hype the DJ up,
Right.
right?
It was a
Yo,
hype
my,
man.
my
Oh, yeah.
DJ better than yours, so hit the flow. Yo, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Then it got to the point where the MC started rapping about himself, and that's when hip hop
Start
started
feeling
really-
weight.
Changing.
Yeah, and that you see people from back in the day like Run DMC, then Nas, man. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest, you know what I'm saying? Q-Tip, all them, bro. And it flourished into
KRS-One.
Big Daddy Kane.
yeah, and it flourished into what's known
Rakim.
what it is today, pretty much. You guys know
So
what
many of them. So many of them.
you know what MC stands for?
Microphone controller.
MC stands for Master of Ceremonies, man.
Master of Ceremony.
Yeah.
Hey, I learned something new.
Hold up, Garrett. Did you say that, Garrett? I did. Man, I didn't hear that. Well, shout out to
Say it
Garrett
with your chest.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you, bro.
Shout out to Garrett for saying it.
What did he
whispered
say?
it.
Let him say. What is the MC?
Master of ceremony.
That's right.
There you go. He
Yeah.
said it. He said Master of Ceremony.
Yeah. So that's what it stands for.
That's our
bro.
DJ.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Exactly.
This our DJ.
the history of rap, man. 50 years. So
Yeah.
shout out to everybody who's rapping, man.
Hey, so what is hip hop? What is hip hop, man? It means being in the streets and being a creative. Cause like, okay, like rapping is hip hop,
Yeah.
beats, DJing is hip hop, graffiti is hip hop,
Yeah.
MCing is hip hop, like breakdance is hip hop, skateboarding is hip
Lifestyle.
hop.
I feel
Yeah.
like hip
It's when
hop.
you outside, like
Hip hop itself is just an art.
Yeah.
It's an
it's
art.
self-expression.
I feel like
Exactly.
That's all
it's
it is.
telling a story
Yeah.
in
Right.
your style, whatever your style is.
Right.
Yeah.
You know
It's a
what I'm
style.
saying?
Like,
That's
what's
why
your-
there's so
what's
many
your-
different forms of rap.
What's your hit?
Well,
What's your hot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's so many different types of hip hop, man, nowadays. Like it started from one thing and it transitioned to or branched off into so many
And it's the
other
most
things.
influential genre of this entire globe.
Yeah.
Literally,
100%,
bro.
yeah.
Literally. And
It
it's
keeps
crazy.
evolving.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's that bass and that snare. Like
The beat.
Boom,
It's just
Yep.
the beat.
boom, boom, boom,
Beat,
boom.
the producer. Shout
808.
out all the producers out there, man.
Yes.
Producers
Shout
don't
out
get
to
enough
producers.
credit.
They
Let's
really
speak on that,
don't.
bro.
It
Producers
starts
don't get
with the
enough
producer.
credit, and we gotta highlight and give the flowers for
yeah.
for the producers. You know, shout out to FB, shout out to 1011.
Yeah.
They the one making them global records. You feel me? And they the homies from the inner city. They my brothers.
100%. Big
Bro,
shout out to Hit Boy too, man. Hit Boy, have you
sir.
heard
Yeah.
some of his stuff?
Yeah, bro. He's global.
Shout out
He's-
Metro
man.
Boomin.
Metro
Metro
Boomin.
Boomin too.
All the
Shit,
producers, man.
Man,
Like,
shout out to the homie Weeble Beats Bang, man.
Facts.
Weeble
Shout
Beats
out
Bang,
Weeble.
man.
Shout out.
Yeah, we just started following each other, man.
Yeah.
That's man. I heard some of his stuff. It's fire.
He's hard, bro.
Fire.
So
Have you
We
rapped
need
with
to
his
highlight our
tracks?
producers, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
sir.
have, man.
Shout out to Jules
Oh,
Beats.
he's my producer.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Shout
Direct
out
producer.
I get all my
Mustard on the
beats from
beat.
him.
Hope.
I like how
Mustard on
Stephen.
the
I like how Stephen just overlapping us really quick.
Nah,
bro.
I had
I'm
to let
trying to
him
get
out.
some flowers.
I had to let him out.
Hey man,
Jules.
Weebo Beats. Weebo
Beats
Weeble
Bang.
Weebo Beats Bang.
Weeble
man.
Beats Bang.
Big shout out to
W-E-E-B-L-E.
him.
Yeah.
I heard some of his stuff, like I said, and it sounds so hard. And
He's dope, bro.
He's original. He's
Super
original.
underrated.
100%.
Yeah, original. Shout out Weeble Beast. Y'all need some originals. Tap in with Weeble, WEEBLEBEATZ.
TZ Bang.
TZ.
My boy know how to
You know
spell.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go.
If you use our promo code slow it down 10, you'll receive a 10%
10%,
discount
baby.
code off a lease
discount, man.
and a 20%
Exclusive.
exclusives.
Slow it down.
Yeah, that's right.
This episode is brought to you by God's Kingdom in South Central Hills
Thank you.
and Chef Zoe White Lemon Kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we cook up all the finest dishes. You know
You
what
ain't
I'm
cooked us nothing yet.
That's what I'm saying. That don't make no
Yeah.
sense.
I like how you said that though.
That make no sense.
highlight that key word. Yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
to come. For
Okay.
sure.
Imagine right now we
You
can
know?
give reviews like the reactions.
100%. If you guys are following us right now, we be cooking some fire ass dishes. They look just as
Hot
good as they
pockets,
taste.
like cup of noodles, all that.
Bro,
Big egg,
Popeyes.
big egg sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Toast with the jelly. Don't get it twisted, man.
Bologna, Wonder Bread with no cheese.
Oh man,
Oh,
no. We
man.
just recently cooked a dish called mango chicken. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's fire.
So what's the recipe? Like what's the
Look,
ingredients?
I'm gonna just tell you the special ingredients that makes it such a killer. And it's honey.
Honey.
Add honey to
your
whatever
chicken?
recipe, to whatever the way you marinate it. Add a teaspoon of butter and add honey. Mix it all up with whatever other ingredients like salt, pepper,
Yeah.
No, yeah.
cayenne, a little bit of cayenne, you know what I'm saying? Cajun seasoning. I use garlic, parsley, a little bit of oregano. There's so many ingredients that I
Yeah.
put to the marination, but honey and a teaspoon of butter will do you right.
It
when comes to
sound good, bro. You see how you licking his lips?
It makes it more smooth.
makes my mouth watery,
And honey
bro.
is
It's
amazing
sweet.
for you too. Honey,
Yeah.
honey only does good things
It
to the
does.
body. So
But I think it loses nutrition value when you cook it. But it still provides you, it amplifies the taste.
The taste, yeah.
100%, man.
probably the
You,
smell
you know
too.
what I realize when it comes to like, oh, where we love this candy. Look, listen, I'm a big victim of candy. You know, I
Yeah.
grew up with having cavities. Thank God. You know, like less of my cavities.
Yeah.
You know, I had good teeth.
You got
know what I
the
mean?
real good teeth.
But you know, with candy, it's artificially made. It's mechanically made, man-made. It's not even natural.
Yeah.
So why are we consuming it so much?
Because it
'Cause
tastes
it's
bomb.
good.
and guess
Fire.
what? Because it tastes bomb, right? And guess what? You're satisfying.
Taste bud.
Your mind.
Only one organ.
Your mind.
You know how many organs is in our bodies?
Yeah.
You know, hundreds and thousands. So like,
Not
hundreds.
thousands.
Organs?
all right. You already, all right. I don't know the exact number, you know, but you already know it's so many organs within this flesh, in this anatomy, in this body.
Yeah.
You only satisfy one organ,
What's that?
the tongue,
Oh,
your taste buds.
I thought it's your mind.
your taste buds.
That's what you
Because
said.
yeah.
That's what he said. Taste bud.
Yeah. Okay.
I could agree to your mind too because it is a comfort thing. But
Yeah.
but you only like satisfying two organs. Say that like your mind and your tongue.
Yeah.
What else is gonna satisfy after that?
Man, it
after
depends.
all the other organs is about to go through.
It depends on what you eat though, cause Abba
you think
Zaba, you my only friend. Abba Zaba,
Abba Zaba.
You gotta have some good ass teeth to be eating apple salads,
Bro,
That shit
It's
will
all
make your whole
thick.
smile look.
It's all sticky.
I'm guilty of chocolate, bro. I know you guys
Man.
like chocolate. I
Yes,
love
sir.
chocolate.
I be killing the whole family size.
Man, anything with chocolate and
Chocolate
peanut
almonds.
butter.
Chocolate almonds.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Oh yeah, with the almond.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Oh my
Some-
god, when it
one
melt
little-
in your hand too, when it melt.
Some little kid got me yesterday coming out of Target with the world's finest chocolate.
Oh,
The 5
yeah.
hots for the one chocolate. But he had the
Yeah.
almonds, so I had to fuck with it.
But
Man.
is it me or does chocolate taste a little bit different than that one that you're talking about, the real
The
famous
world's yeah.
finest or whatever? That tastes a little bit different than how it used to. To me, at
It
least.
tastes
Oh
like it
yeah,
has
like
more
back
milk.
in the day. Oh,
Has
yeah,
more
not the
milk
same.
into it.
What is it? Those
Nothing's
block
the
ones?
same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The long
the
block
ones they used
ones.
to
Oh,
sell in
yeah.
school.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, world's
I remember
finest.
those. Yeah.
Back in the day, used to have like used to buy one. You have like a pizza coupon on the
Yeah, they give you
actual
the Pizza
wrapper.
Hut.
Yeah,
What?
Pizza
Little
Hut.
personal pieces was fire.
It was
back
a Pizza
then.
Hut. Shout out to Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Pizza
Shout out to
Hut.
the
That was my
old Pizza
favorite.
Hut. The
Yeah,
old
the
Pizza Hut.
old Pizza
smack.
It be all
Nah,
thick.
bro.
It be all thick.
Yeah.
it was so
Thick and
fire.
buttery.
Yeah.
Personalized.
Damn.
Yeah.
The bread, shout out to Pizza Hut bread. It's just
Oof.
that, ooh, it's
Yeah.
that toast. It's like it's crisp, it's thick. It's that butter, like
Yeah.
that
It's so
pan
bad, though.
toast.
Same thing with Little Caesars, bro. Little Caesars used to be fire. The breadsticks.
Oh yeah, crazy
Man.
bread.
Only
Those,
$1.
Crazy
those are still fire.
$1.
Extra butter, extra
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
That's
I had
all
them
I go there for.
Maybe they didn't have
Every-
enough butter.
On top, me too.
Yeah.
You gotta get it extra butter, extra cheese, bro.
Ah, okay.
They ain't gonna charge
That's-
you extra, and it's gonna
Yeah.
change. Literally elevate the same product, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Promise you.
Kids love it either way, man.
Mhm.
But I have to try it extra.
Little Caesars
extra
$5
cheese.
pizza when you was young, like skateboarding,
Ackerfield days.
pitching on a box of pizza.
Yeah.
Fresh box with it.
$5.
Tell them about the
Oh
Ackerfield
my
days.
God, man. The
You remember how we
Ackerfield
was?
We
Chili.
lived off of Tampico for food for less.
Yeah,
It was $1.
Hey, remember our dessert, our
Hey,
munchy
Little
dessert? It was
Caesars.
the sherbet with sour Jolly Rancher chews.
Bro.
You remember that?
Yeah.
It was a raspberry sherbet with
Yeah.
Jolly Rancher chews.
It's a
It was a
chew.
different level. It was a
Hey.
it was a different type of water and smacking
Yeah.
your mouth, bro.
But for whatever reason, the Tampico can never get cold. Ever.
Right.
For
You
real.
put, you put
So thick.
all day.
all
All
thick, full
day,
of
bro.
sugar.
you'll see the separation between the water and the juice.
all the sugar,
everything.
powder.
Bad.
That should stay like barely cold. Like,
Right.
Just,
Or
Hey.
just the
on top.
outside.
Shout out on days without having an AC because that refrigerator was like the last source of some type of cold air,
Yeah.
and
You
it was
open
struggling.
The
to
freezer.
keep it
Freezer.
cold.
yeah.
Oof. Man.
Yeah.
No, having no AC in
Put cold
California.
towels. You gotta put you a wet coat. Get you a towel.
Yeah.
Rinse that motherfucker out.
Yeah.
You know, wring it out. Throw it in the freezer. Let it get cold.
Put it on your face.
Cool
Put it around your neck.
Yeah.
Especially your head. You want to keep your head the coolest out of your whole
Yeah.
body.
No.
So
Yeah. That's the I don't know, man. A lot of people cannot relate to that, man, because a lot of people have the privilege of
Yeah,
having
central air.
AC,
Nowadays.
portable ACs,
Nowadays, yeah.
bro.
How
Having
about
no AC.
Mr.
was-
LA? You got AC at home, Garrett?
I don't think so.
Every room.
Oh, okay. You're a
Yeah.
real one.
Wait, yeah, you did.
I don't have AC anymore.
You just threw it away.
I moved to Texas and my sister sold it.
What?
Yeah, the
She came and took it out of your window?
Hey man, so look, we compassionately empathize with you guys who come from Southern California who don't have no AC, you know what I'm saying? All that fan with just cold water just splashed up on you. It's like you may wake up in the middle of the night having sweats.
Man.
Upstairs apartment, heat rises, so it be
Yeah,
hot at
especially
8,
I was
9
on the
o'clock at
second floor,
night.
too.
Bro.
Like, damn, it's still hot. Like
Yeah.
it's night. Like
Middle of the night, bro. Window open.
It's
yeah,
it's crazy,
an
man.
upstairs apartment, man. That's how it be.
The people that come from Texas to California in the hottest day of the summer, they're like
It's
This
regular.
is
This ain't nothing.
nothing.
This
is
ain't nothing.
winter in Texas.
Because it's a different type of heat. It's a
Climate.
lot
Yeah.
more humid.
Yeah.
Humid.
100%.
So it's a wet
Yeah.
heat, you know. Versus
We're next to the
dry
ocean.
heat.
Yeah.
It's
we
more
got
of a
that
dry
breeze.
heat out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Close
there's
to all
so
these
much
deserts
pocket of
and
land,
shit.
like flat field.
Yeah, I've been to Texas before, bro. I was out there for 4 months, and at the time, it was a record-breaking heat, and it was like 119 degrees, bro. And I was working out there in the refinery. Had to wear Tyvek suit because we'd hydroblast, clean tanks and shit.
Dang.
Fuck that.
And
Life
bro,
was real.
He lost a lot of weight,
it
bro.
was crazy, bro. I came out of the tanks looking like I jumped into a swimming pool. I'm not even
Sauna.
joking, bro. And then all of a sudden, when you get out the tank, the motherfucking mosquitoes will attack
yeah.
the shit out of you.
Oh.
And the mosquitoes out there are different breeds.
like
They're
this, like,
mutated.
they're like this
So
big.
the legs expanding a mosquito is like this big. I'm not even
Hell
joking.
no.
And
Sucking
you'll
your
see
blood.
one- yeah, you'll
I
see
don't
one
play
of
with
them on
bugs,
you.
bro.
I don't either, but
I know Texas got them like crazy. Big bugs out there.
Crazy,
3
crazy.
times
Big
bigger
bugs.
than out here.
It won't get
Big bugs.
It can't be as bad as Australia though.
oh, I could imagine.
Australia?
Hey,
Centipedes,
hold on.
centipedes.
Everything.
bro, they got what do they call them? Something spider.
Oh, the spider, the bot. Oh, what about the bot flies, bro?
No, I never heard of those.
Are you talking about those?
Kill you.
What'd you say?
They have giant spiders in Australia that can kill you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They spiders like their insect and animal gang is crazy out there in Australia, bro. Like
man, and they're all right near the bob. That was Jamaican accent. What the fuck?
Yo, in Australia, you can get a kangaroo steak.
Oh yeah,
that's fucked up.
I ain't trying to eat no kangaroo,
Why would you
man.
say that?
Why
That's
not? Yo, there's
You're an
it's
asshole.
Like, it's like cows. It's like there's
kangaroo
many of
steak.
them, so they have to like use them as like food.
You're a jerk.
Kangaroo.
So fucked up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat a kangaroo.
Man, you
Right?
see
Hell
kangaroo, they got
I wouldn't.
hands, bro. They be like really
Trying to
like
swallow.
squabbling up. Like
They
ready.
really be strong the way they be looking.
Hell
Some
yeah.
of them, bro,
Yeah,
they be yoked
whacking.
up.
Just like we have some buff ass pit bulls. You ever
Yeah,
see them pit
yeah,
bulls?
yeah.
Yes.
You be like, nigga, what are you
And the way,
bitching?
the way they be bouncing too, like
they
they got squabble.
They
like-
ready. They ready. Oh my god.
Yeah, I
that's
can't.
that's on the bucket list, man. I want to travel to Australia.
Hey, when
man.
you go, take me with you, man.
Let's go. We should
Take
all do
me
like a
with you,
slow it
bro.
down squad travel, man.
While we
Bring the
traveling,
roadcaster.
yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Bring it with us, bro.
Let's go
On the
feed some
go.
giraffes.
We'll
Yeah,
make
that
it
part.
happen, bro. We'll say it right now. Someday we'll be in Australia, and the back view is gonna be kangaroos, and we're gonna
giraffes.
be talking, man. We're gonna be talking like, yo,
You never know. One of us might throw the gloves on with a kangaroo. You know what I'm saying? I might
It's the
hit
feet
that.
you gotta watch. You like they catch you slipping with a kick, bro. It's a wrap.
yeah.
It's a big rap.
They hit you with both, huh?
They hit you
Double
right,
kick.
right in the
Luke Cage.
kneecap.
The Luke Cage kick. Like,
Hey, they defy the physics.
man. When's the last time y'all got in a fight?
Woo, skate park days, bro. I think the last time I got in a fight was like 8 years ago
Where?
at the skate park. Nah, maybe a little more than that, cause I'm
At
30.
Houghton?
I'm 34, and I remember I got in a fight when I was like 22, actually. So a little over 8 years, and the way it happened was so stupid, man. Like we were slap boxing at first.
It started with slap.
Yeah,
It be
it's
started with that.
serious.
It started
Yeah.
with slap boxing,
Bro,
It gets
so-
personal after
oh
that.
my god! So we were slapping it up.
Once you get
I
to
was
a face.
getting
Start
him,
getting serious.
he was getting me, and I got him real good, and he hit me with a punch. So he
Dang.
punched me, and I'm like, it's whatever, because it was kind of like the homie a little bit. It was an acquaintance that we used to skate
He
with.
hit you again.
No, he hit me once, and I'm like, it's over. You know what I'm saying? The next day, my shit turned black. So I was like,
Oh.
all right, man, fuck this. I got it. Man, I need a piece of you because of this. You know what I'm saying? My shit's all black. So I go to the skate park the next day, and I was like, yo, look what you did in my eye, bro. We got to get down. So I gave him a heads up. I didn't give him no
I
sucker
you give him a
punch or
text
anything.
like an email. He sent you
This was like
MySpace?
this
Write
was
a
like
letter?
sidekick days.
It was a
We had
comment.
sidekick.
It was a
Oh,
comment
hit him
on
on
page.
You said
We
a
had
comment?
Yeah.
Meet at 3:30 for
Everybody
a
can
head,
see it.
like
Bro.
a friendly fade.
Bro, so yeah, man. I go to the skate park. I'm like, look what you did in my eye, bro. We got to get down because of
Yeah,
this shit.
close up pic. Like,
And so back at Long Beach Skate Park, and for those that know Long Beach, man, this is like a park. When you get down at the skate park, you go in the bowl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we went in the bowl, bro.
everybody circle up.
Yeah.
Bro.
We go in the bowl, man, and we get down. You know what I'm saying? And I bashed his head in on accident.
Dang.
And yeah, he got slept. Cause when you fight, it's everything is unexpected. You know,
Right.
the thing you think is gonna happen never happens.
Right.
So it just came to the point where, we got down, we both ended up on the floor, but I reacted quicker and I got on top of him and I just grabbed his head and boom, one time. And he just laid out.
Dang.
And that was it. And that was
Thank
my
God
last
he
fight.
didn't die.
I know, right?
That'd
Shit
be
would have been
manslaughter.
crazy, but You know what I'm saying? When you're in a fight, you're in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, you're in the moment.
Basing everything off of adrenaline, and man, you know.
Yeah,
It's
you
acting
ain't
by the
right state of
flesh.
mind.
Acting by the flesh.
But I'm a lover now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a reader.
Yeah.
You know, I like
Yeah.
reading.
I'm more of a tea
A
sipper.
viber, a
I'm more of a tea
viber.
sipper.
I've been through all
Right,
that
I'm a vibe.
bullshit, man. Now I just like, long walks on the beach.
You more about the vibes?
More big,
Yeah.
more big
More
vibes.
about nightcaps.
Yeah, I like reading energy. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
What made you think about that though? Like, when the last time you got in a fight? What
It's
brought
just
that?
random.
It just
It's
came to the
random.
mind.
Because he
Yeah.
knows he got
just got in a fight last
Nah,
night, bro.
I haven't got a fight in a long time. Years.
Yo,
like,
It's been years.
bro. But I know you, man. I remember back in the day, like,
yeah, I was stay trying to get active.
When you're young, it be like that. I feel like
yeah.
that shit just come with part of being young. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta learn. You feel me? Like you don't really
Yeah.
know.
It's just an energy. Like it's just too much energy being like on edge, ready to fight.
Not knowing what to do with it.
Yeah.
Too much energy.
I'm
not knowing
always
what
ready
to do
to
with
fight
it.
before, but just
It also depends on like the atmosphere you grew up in too. If you grew up around that,
Yeah.
then
I
you
grew
know
up
that's
being
all you know.
tested.
Being
I grew up
tested,
being
yeah.
bullied, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always the only Asian. Every neighborhood I grew up in, all the Mexicans, I was always the only Asian. All the whites, blacks, I was the only Asian. All the Crip blacks, I'm only Asian. You know what I'm saying? I never grew up with Asians. I was the only Asian.
Yeah.
So they call me Ching Chong, Chinese, Japanese boy, you Jackie Chan, Jet Li.
Yeah.
My bad for laughing.
No, it's okay. I don't care. It's just ignorance. You
Yeah,
know? I'm not even like I'm Cambodian. So why should I even take it personal? And actually, it's a good thing. Like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, you know what I'm saying? Look
Real
at the martial
niggas.
arts style.
They real niggas.
Like, we got hands, we got kicks. Like
Hey, in retrospect, that's more of a compliment.
I was just
if
about to
anything,
say that,
You
yeah.
know, when you
Yeah.
reflect on it, and then also
it manifested because they try to test me. They always try to catch my fade, and I was like scared before because I don't want to hurt nobody. But I got like beat up and pedigreed and bullied so much since the 3rd, 4th grade that once I started fighting back, they ain't never did a thing.
You said
to me.
pedigree?
Yeah, I got pedigreed.
You thought about dog food.
I ain't gonna
huh?
lie. When I was in the 4th grade, living in South Carolina, and these 2 white boys like at the like at the wood chips playground in the middle of the apartment buildings.
Yeah.
And I was going there, on my slides by myself, and learn how to backflip. And then this like fat white kid, like he was my friend. I thought he was my friend, but he picked me up by the had my legs on his shoulder and has he's just like pedigreeing like boom at the wood chips.
Bro.
I had him just laugh at me. That's when I felt like, I was victim mentality at the time because I'm just a kid. Like, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. And I told my homie Khalil, and Khalil, he had the most hands in the neighborhood. He was black, and he was a year older than us. He's like, nigga, you better not let him do that to you. And he from New York. He's like, you better not let him do that to you, or I'm gonna have to beat him on myself.
Yeah.
And then I started fighting back. It was a kid named Alan, and it's another kid, like a fat kid. I forgot his name. But we started bullying me, and I started fighting back because he started hitting me out of nowhere, just swinging in my face, and I started swinging back, and they just stopped. They got scared.
Yeah.
Same thing in the Parwoods too. They tried to test me. All the I grew up with all black people in the Parwoods and all Crips. They all tried to test me. I remember a guy named I don't want to say names, but anyways, they always try to catch my fade because I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm just a skateboarder. And once I agree, like, I'll catch a fade.
Yeah.
They get scared. And once I fight back, I remember they'll pick me up because I was little. And once I start swinging, because I go crazy.
Yeah.
And because I'm real fast and I got a sharp knuckle, and I literally drop them.
Dino horn right here.
Literally
right?
drop them. And I'm a small kid. Like, I was always small they end up on the floor or bleeding.
Yeah, man. Let that be a lesson. Look, in general, especially in Cali, man, if you have a group of, I guess you could say like black friends, like gang, you know what I'm saying?
Especially in a gang neighborhood.
If you see like a gang period, specifically black people, man, and then there's a white person or Asian person that's hanging with them, that's accepted of them, you know what I'm saying? Watch it, because those are the most dangerous ones. You know
they
what I'm
got
saying?
tested.
They've proven
They're
themselves.
the black sheep.
A lot of
Exactly.
times they got tested more than the actual people there.
Exactly. They got the most hands,
Yeah.
man, because,
I was the black sheep, like ironically,
Yeah.
just the one who was an outlier, like the one who's, who's not them,
Yeah.
who's not them, who didn't, but I had no choice but to live here. So this is where I'm at, and I love to skate.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But it's also a good thing to have a white person in a black gang because if the police come up, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I play low
Well,
key.
hold there,
I play-
officer.
Yeah, I'm just a student. I'm just
switch
a
it up
student.
quick.
Or I'm just here with my friends and we're doing a nice little study here, a little
Yeah.
study group.
We're practicing for our science fair project.
That's all we're doing here, sir.
You know, it's
Have
the
a nice
law
day.
of velocity of hands. You know, like it's science fair project. It's like we're doing physics.
Yeah.
It's like,
Man, yeah, you look back at shit like that, man. All you can do is laugh, bro.
Yeah.
How ignorant we were, how quick and naive, and how stubborn we were, man.
yeah.
Yeah, we all got stories like that, man.
100%, man.
I remember when I was younger, man. I used to drink more than I drink now.
I remember that.
I know you remember.
It was
I
ugly.
used to turn into Superman, bro.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Off the E&J.
It was ugly.
I hate talking about E&J because I hate brown liquor.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Hennessy, but I hate E&J.
Brandy.
Yeah.
Brandy.
I mean,
But
I'll let
yeah.
you tell the stories, but I remember some crazy
It's too many stories. It's too many
Crazy
stories. But I just
stories.
remember, bro, like just drinking, bro. Being in the Ackerfields, I used to turn into Superman, bro.
So what'd you
Like-
learn? What'd you learn from me? Like, that's the old you. You saying?
Of course, that's the old me.
What'd you learn from
I
it? What made you want to change?
people distancing themselves from me.
Because you were what? Because
You know,
you were behaving in what type
The
of
way,
way?
well, I'm not just gonna let you sit here and speak for me. I'm just sitting here. Yeah, yeah,
Answering the
mhm,
question.
yeah,
My nigga
yeah.
Stephen
That's
is
it right
answering
there,
the
bro.
questions he's asking.
You feel me? I just gotta agree with you. Yeah, that's
because
it,
you were
bro.
behaving in what type of That's right?
No, real talk though. My behavior back then, bro, was just crazy because I was young.
Yeah.
You know, 21, 22, 23, bro.
Yeah.
I had my daughter when I turned 24.
Yeah.
After that, I just really started changing everything. I think like my kids changed a lot for me, but I really used to think about it a lot because I've gotten altercations with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what's his name? Brandon. Busted the
White boy
Mark's.
Brandon?
Nah. It's Brandon, right?
Brandon?
From the
Brandon?
Ackerfields,
Brandon
right?
Bill?
Yeah, Brandon.
Oh, wait.
You remember Brandon?
Yeah.
He used to have the
Yeah.
360
yeah,
shoves.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Brandon
yeah,
Bill.
yeah.
Hey, he had a temper on him too, bro.
Yeah.
And he used to scare me because when he used to get mad, bro would just start laughing. Like an evil laugh. He'll look at you right in your eye. I'm like, bro, you just got socked in the face, bro. You really gonna start laughing?
Yeah, he's like a joker. He's
Yeah,
like the
it's
Joker of the time.
crazy.
Jaws out of place
Got
and shit
issues.
like
Yeah, but I don't know. I used to feel tested by like I ain't gonna lie. I felt tested by you a couple times because
Yeah.
back then I used to feel like you had like this different energy. You way better now, bro. Completely better. But
Yeah.
when we were younger, it was just egos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not giving up
Yeah.
energy.
Not really caring. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I used to get that from you a lot.
Yeah,
I'm just
man.
being real.
Yeah.
And I used to get mad, bro. It came out with the drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I used to turn into Superman, like I
Yeah.
said. And yeah.
That was back in the day when you thought you could dance. Hey, I be seeing you at parties randomly.
Yeah.
You be getting crunk like
Bro, he used to be offbeat.
he be trying to like pop his shit like hey, slow it down.
Hey, that's crazy, man. It's a lot of stories, bro. A lot
Hey,
of stories.
Nowadays, bro, you got to be careful who you pick to fight or who you pick to get in an altercation with because there'll be sleepers out there, bro. You don't know who knows how to fight nowadays and how they know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? So many people taking martial arts classes, UFC, and all that shit. It's
If
the
they
person
fight you, a lot of people nowadays not even going. I know a lot of people that not even gonna waste their time.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
they just
True.
put
They,
a
ain't, they
blick.
don't want to waste the energy on you.
Yeah,
Feel me?
that's
They
true,
rather
too.
they rather
They ain't
pop
fighting
you.
no more.
You know what I'm saying? And get down. You feel me?
That's
Like,
true too. Yeah.
and
There's too
that's-
many people got access to guns.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why
nowadays.
so many. That's why every year is like, I ain't gonna lie. Like I do love the gun law, you know, because I need to have a pistol myself. But the more accessible it is, the more homies is dying. Like
Yeah.
each year is like it's 5 bodies. It used to be once a body every other summer, but now it's like 5
Yeah, it's
per year.
pros and cons to everything, bro. Everything there's pros and cons to, but where do you draw the line at? What do you think is more valid?
It starts with our morals. You know?
For sure.
It's not the gun who killed the person, man. It's the man who killed the man.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah,
choice.
yeah, I feel that. But what do you think is the solution to that? You know what I'm saying?
It starts with like I said, our morals. Like, what do we value? Like how do we handle resentment? How do we handle revenge? Because like really it's a revenge. Like say like, oh, he hurt me, he socked me out, he jumped me, I'm gonna go kill him.
Yeah. That choice right there.
Yeah. So you're saying morals and
It's like your morals, your understanding, like the guidance, because it's your flesh now. Your flesh feels hurt. Like you got beat up and jumped by these certain group of people. Now you about to go shoot them. because
Yeah.
you feel so much rage. But you know that energy, it takes so much energy out of you that it's gonna kill you because you kill them. They know they find out that you did it. Now you got targets coming after you and your family, your peoples.
I feel that.
It's just
man.
an ongoing effect until you respond back with love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
can't
can't
kill.
respond back hate on hate because it's gonna equal hate. It's like positive,
Exactly.
negative, multiplication.
You're gonna
gotta-
get it back in return.
Yeah.
I
you
feel
know?
that, man. People are so quick to be impulsive, and
It's a flesh. It's just like as a human, it's right. Okay, yeah, it's right to seek revenge.
yeah,
Like repay back evil for evil.
yeah,
But in a spiritual mindset, it's like understanding like, wait, this is what kills us as animals.
Yeah.
Because we're like a species. Wait, I want to prolong my life. You know what? I'm just gonna refrain. I'm gonna show love instead, and I'm gonna stay away from this type of environment.
So how do you feel like the average person can get these morals? Because a lot of these people that are in families, the parents don't know what the
Yeah.
hell morals are.
You know where it comes from? Like, look at Martin Luther King. Like, do you guys agree that Martin Luther King has revolutionized America?
Of course,
Has he? Of
course.
I mean, you guys are African American,
Of course he did.
He did.
right?
He did to the best of his ability.
Right.
I feel like it's not fully there. I
I mean, he
honest-
made a complete change. Like, he really shifted, made a big
100%.
imprint. Of
Yeah.
course, not
Yeah, I
100% absolute, but he made a huge
Big.
imprint with them signs on the wall where it says "colored only" in these restrooms. They're taken down now.
yeah.
After
Yeah.
his assassination,
I feel like that was just level one of what he really wanted to do.
he made a
Right.
pivot. And guess what? As a statue, what was in his right hand? He was carrying.
A book, a Bible book.
It was a Bible.
Yeah.
Right? So that's where it comes from. Our morals, like it comes from sacred words because
Yeah.
word is bond. Word is always going to be 100 no matter what generation it is.
That's right.
And it happens to be, that's why no matter how many times people say they can like pessimistically or realistically think like, oh yeah, think about after generation, they could just revise it. But at the end of the day, word is bond. So like all these like teachings and these principles, it's been absolute since generation 0 all the way to generation now,
Mm-hmm. Your
So,
tongue is a powerful
It's
tool.
testable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
Facts.
comes from the Bible.
Yeah. I feel that 100%.
He got his teachings from the Bible. That's how he led the community. Like, you know what? Yeah, they bombed the church today, and they got kids in it who passed away. But you know what? And people was knocking his door with pitchforks and ready to go kill him.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But he said, no. Like, hate does not drive out hate. Only love drives out hate. So no, we're gonna respond back with love.
But love.
100%.
And that like took off the coals off their hearts. Like they had so much hate towards African Americans that they just want to kill them, like just deplete them, like as if they're not human beings.
He had to get rid of that fear. That was his mindset.
It's
he
a
had
fear
too.
because they knew that they were more powerful. They could be more powerful.
Right.
Yeah.
But already with that energy, okay, you finna manifest it. Because
Yeah.
God's gonna show favor on the oppressed.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be oppressed. The African Americans were oppressed in America, and guess what? Guess who's shining? You look at on NBA, like throughout all the actors or all over media, who's the most talented?
African American.
You see mostly African Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you see Asians.
Yeah.
Because why? Because we were the ethnic group of the oppressed.
Yeah.
We were oppressed. They try to stop us. They try to limit us.
Yeah.
As a Cambodian, my mom, my dad were oppressed by being refugees in a concentration camp. Then their freedom was taken away.
Yeah.
Because we're a powerful people. We made the Angkor Wat, the 7 wonders of the whole entire world
Yeah.
in 400 BC. So, yeah, we're powerful people. Say that the Egyptians, why they try to like turn them to slaves, and think about it, they made the pyramids who last to this day.
Yeah.
And what year was that?
I can't even tell you.
What type of
Long
technology
time
was
You
that?
know what I'm
Bro.
saying?
Right.
To this day. That's crazy how that is the way it is
Yeah.
too, because there's so many theories on how that came about, and for it to last this long and be so perfect and aligned with stuff that's in outer space too.
Yeah.
There is so much that goes into it beyond my capability of
All of
understanding.
ours.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like they say, well, life has started in Egypt. You
Yeah.
know, that's the beginning of time.
yep,
In
yep,
case people didn't know, Egypt is in Africa.
yep,
Yeah.
Don't-
yep.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Nah, 'cause sometimes I feel like
Gotta
people,
make sure, like-
people don't know that. Like
Yeah.
Egypt is in Africa.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? The first man would come from Egypt.
Yeah,
So when, you know what I'm saying, people hate against black people or feel a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying? Just understand. Like,
Remind them.
Everyone
we are
stems
the
from us.
original, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we've been here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they feel like Egyptians. Well, I believe it too. They were in contact with extraterrestrials.
Oh, I think so too.
I believe it
Of
too, man.
course.
I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so much more. I mean, for sure, it's beyond my understanding, like I said, but it's just everything is just too perfect to be, for everything to happen just the way it does through our knowledge
Yeah.
itself.
They were
But who
so
knows?
advanced back then, though. You know,
Yeah,
just like how
yeah.
you said, building the pyramids. They were
Right.
so advanced for the time.
Yeah, people don't know, like, back in the day, just because they didn't have the technology we have today, it was a lot of smart people back then,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you would be surprised. I mean, you think about it. All the formulas we have for light and, formulas that we, you know what I'm saying, just electricity within itself, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. My girl had shown me a picture of, I guess, a skull that they, from 1,000 years ago, bro. And this skull had all the teeth intact with braces, bro.
Braces?
They used wire. It wasn't, modern braces.
Yeah.
But they was like kind of like barbed wire without the spikes. But it was still intact, bro. Like, and this was 1,000 years ago, bro.
They had
So,
veneers back then.
ain't nothing new, man. This shit just,
Right.
recycled.
History and repeat,
Just repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just different type of resources and tools nowadays. I'm thankful to be born in this generation. We're in the 21st century.
Yeah, I believe
You
so.
know, I'm
Garrett,
so blessed.
21st century.
Listen, look, many of y'all complain like, oh, how life sucks. Life is getting worse. The world is getting worse. Bro, do you really think about what you're saying? Because
Exactly.
if you was born in the 18th century or the 17th century, bro, you ain't using the same restrooms. You are back in your country in the jungles. I know for me, I would be in the jungles, but I'm thankful to live in this generation where I could hop on like Instagram. I could promote my business, make sales online. Like I could work. We dreamt about working at home. We work at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
because of the power of like today's technology.
Well, a lot of our problems are just first world problems, man.
Yeah.
Like I said before in one of our earlier podcast episodes, you don't really see how good we have it unless you travel
Third world
outside of
country.
this
Yeah.
country. Like really, like you go to Thailand, you go to Africa,
There's no even
anywhere,
restroom.
almost
There's no-
anywhere in Asia. Yeah, or Mexico, bro. It's completely different, and it really makes you see how good we have it.
We're spoiled.
I feel like
Spoiled as fuck.
we're so spoiled, bro, that we're creating, complicated. We're
Right.
creating problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Creating problems,
I
brother.
swear on everything, bro. It's like we got it so good that we don't know what to fucking complain about. So we just create, a problem.
Especially
Bro, even
especially
billionaires
us-
complaining.
Us here in California, here,
Yeah.
on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because they have a thing called Southern hospitality. They have in the South, everybody's a lot nicer than they are out here.
Yeah.
And that's just because I feel like they ain't got it as good as we do. It's still some struggle in the South, you feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I
But
feel
they're
like
still like the happiest too, though.
that's why I said the Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
Like,
All they need is an Arm & Palmer.
They look out for each other, man. And I feel like that's why, because they still got that little bit of struggle.
Yeah.
We got
As a-
it too good. Like, what could we literally complain about? We can't complain about nothing, bro.
We
Like,
shouldn't complain about anything, man.
like, we have literally the best of
Complaining
or
is just a low
close
frequency.
to the best of everything.
low frequency energy. Man, like
It's
you
be-
can complain about anything. You could be a millionaire complaining, a billionaire complaining.
It's like, man, the way I look at it, you see a spoiled kid, right? Grew up with everything he ever needed, whatever he wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he just gets ripped away from that situation and he's in like maybe just a lower class bracket. He could be complaining. That's
Yeah.
exactly what's going on over here. Just in almost a different little bit of a different category.
Yeah.
But we're spoiled, bro.
yeah.
We are spoiled
Yeah.
beyond belief.
I feel like it's worse this generation.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is-
You
oh
remember,
my god.
it was when we were growing up in the born in the late '80s, raised in the the '90s and
Yeah.
shit. Like life was a little more simpler, a little easier.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, we didn't have the technology and the computers, the internet, and all that shit. So
Yeah.
it was more hands on, more manual.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like we had to get out and actually do
The
stuff.
industrial
You know what
age.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we couldn't do it online or none of that stuff we can do nowadays.
We're in the info technology age right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the information we had to had to literally take the bus to the library, find the book, and spend hours to seek the knowledge. Now with info technology, we just go on YouTube,
Google.
and literally just type
Straight to our phone.
like how to heat press like puff transfer. You know,
Yeah.
what temperature, what pressure, like it'll tell you exactly all that. bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Or what's the square root times this, that, and
Yeah.
just in a click of a button, man, you know everything you want to know immediately.
Right.
You
And
know?
even with all that, is people out there like, you know, all the answers with a click of Google. Like some people still ain't gonna Google it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That kind of boils down to what we were talking about earlier, man. It comes down to just having everything that you want readily accessible to you, you know. And it's a pro and a con to that because, you know, I think that just creates so many other complications. When you don't really know too much, everything is simple, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
And when everything is simple, everything kind of flows like
Yeah.
you know, a little smoother. But then when you're woke and you start understanding so many things,
Yep.
things become a little more intricate. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It becomes a little more complicated because you start having this other opinion about, you know, certain things, and it just, I don't know, creates a whole kind of in your head type of ordeal.
And that's why you got to go back to your subconscious, like your intuition, because
Yeah,
it's
spirit.
consciousness, subconscious, and divinity. So, you know what I'm saying? There's all type of information, and it can cloud you or can like keep you stuck because of all this information. But at the end of the day, you got to follow your gut. You know, there's never a saying like, oh yeah, your gut led you to, you know, make wrong decisions, wrong choice. Like your gut led you to the wrong path. Like your gut always led you to the right path, the right decisions.
Yeah. I mean, man, it does and it doesn't, man, because it led me to so many bad girls. And,
See, that's
and
there's a difference between
saying,
following
"Just
your
do
gut and
it."
following your flesh.
That's a different gut.
Yeah, that's a different. That's a different. I was thinking with a different head. Slow it down.
You know, it's like either your
Man.
flesh or your spirit. See, there's a
Yeah.
difference.
But
you
you
know?
need to learn how to understand the difference between the two as
and
well.
so you know how fast as a thought,
Yeah.
your gut is faster than even the mind can conceive. So it's like a whoom
Yeah.
in the spirit feeling. Because like before your body translating to a feeling, which is it derives from a thought, from the neurotransmitter from your brain sending signals of like boom.
Yeah.
This is how, you know, what I'm thinking, this is how my body feels. It's faster than the mind. It's the
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah.
So that's how you differentiate. Like, is my logic, my mind saying it, or is my spirit?
Yeah.
It's faster than the
Yeah,
mind.
it's your intuition.
And the
man.
mind goes to the body.
Yeah, your intuition is as speed as light, right? It's
Yeah.
faster than the
It's
speed of light.
instantaneous. It's channeled straight from the divine, you know, like
Yeah.
beyond 3-dimensional. It's the
Man.
quantum field.
Man. And I know it's deeper than what you
quantum
mentioned,
field.
but
The quantum field.
y'all
Yeah.
see that new Spider-Man movie?
I've been speaking it before it became that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, we
it's
tapped
real.
into a different dimension, like deeper than just what we see, what it is.
Right, right. And I'm sure a lot more of that information is gonna unfold as we go on through life, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Soon, I feel like.
yeah, for
Well,
Hey, 'cause think about it,
we for
it's
sure
really-
getting closer.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really blatant. Like y'all could look at this through the screen right now and picture this as a red wall.
Yeah.
You see, it's like kind of like beige,
Yeah.
you know, or sand. You can see it as a red wall. If I said red, you would see red. If I
Yeah.
say royal blue, you're gonna see royal blue. So what organ is that that's doing that?
That's your
Creativity.
medulla oblongata.
You know, that's like beyond a dimension because it's just a physical thing, whatever organ that is. But what's creating that?
Man, it's deep. It's deeper than we can explain for sure. We're gonna have to. We need a neurologist to come on board and spit whatever it
Break
is
it
that he
down.
knows.
Dr.
That's
Joe
right.
Slow it
Dispenza.
down.
Yeah.
Bring Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Man,
Give him his own microphone.
Want me to call him?
We need bro. We
Want me
need
to call
bro.
him?
Hey, yes, hit him on the
hit him.
hey,
Yeah,
hit
shoot
him on
a
the
text.
chirp. You know what I'm saying?
Chirp.
Let me see in
The chirp?
I know you
His
got
chirp-
the
his,
I-730.
the chirp
I-50.
number.
A lot of people don't know about that,
The
man.
chirp numbers.
Where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
Man, commercials.
Shout out to that old lady, the church commercial.
Bro,
Man, where
yeah.
you at? They had a ringtone with that too.
Yeah, that where you
She
at?
got paid.
Hell
100%, man. That was the beginning.
yeah. What?
That was before Sidekick. It was the
was
the
the
Nokia.
vibes, though. It
and
was
then
such
the
a
Boost
vibe.
Mobile.
It
Like,
was, bro.
Yeah.
Mine used to go off in class all the time, man.
Oh, when they chirp
It be
straight
loud
through.
too.
They don't alert. They just chirp straight
You got the
through.
205 or the 730?
I had the I-50. I had
I-50. There was a brick. It was
Yeah,
a
the
brick. The
brick.
I-50 was
You
a
changed
brick.
the front case?
Yeah, it was hard. The clear
Yeah.
case.
Remember they came with the light up?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
light
that
up
was
batteries
hard.
and
Yep.
shit. Remember that shit?
They had
They
a
ain't known
light-up
about that.
antenna, bro.
Yeah, exactly. The I-730.
They ain't ready
Yeah.
for that, bro.
I remember I had PE with YG, well Keenan at the time. He was ninth
Yeah.
grade. It was just me, him, and DeJohn. We be in the fields as everybody doing their thing. We just be by the fences, just playing ringtones to the I-730.
Yeah, you just hold the volume up.
Yeah, the
button.
I-730. Yeah, the I-730. It was. I remember it was the game. He was remixing one of the Easy E beats. He said something about Cash the Clay, socking nigga out like Cash the Clay. Well, I forgot how it go.
Yeah.
But we used to play that all the time.
Man,
That's how we listened to music back in the day. Just ringtones.
Yeah,
I-730s.
yeah, man. I used to have the I-60, bro, the Roxy one.
Flip. That was
Even
the
though,
flip. Oh, I used to like
even
that
though
one
it was
lot,
a girl's
bro.
phone, bro,
Yeah.
the logo
It was
was
all pink.
hard
hard
to
as
do.
fuck.
I loved it, man.
I had one of those
The
too.
I-95.
Yeah, the I-95s.
Click the button on the side and the flip
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
The hardest was
the
the
I-805.
That shit was clean.
Y'all like
man.
the 205, 285?
The 205. I think
205, right? Where you hit the
little
button,
slim
you
one.
hit the button, it flip.
Yeah.
That
I
was
thought
crazy.
that wasn't it
You
like
had
an
a
A70?
215? Yeah,
Wasn't it
the
like a IA70 or something like that?
The A70 flip too. Yeah.
That one was
yeah.
thin too, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that was like one of the first one flips with the camera situation.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man,
Yeah.
that was so
Maybe.
hard.
That was
Pixelated?
that was- right.
So
That was a game changer.
Man.
Yo, there's a camera. Let's capture this moment. It'll be all
Yeah,
pixelated.
It's all pixelated. It's all
Nothing.
square blocks
It
of
look-
images.
It looked like Atari, bro. That shit's crazy.
Man,
That was the beginning.
how was the Sidekick vibes?
Sidekick was.
What?
Sorry,
That was
Sidekick
my
2,
spin,
Sidekick
that's-
Galaxy.
To this day, bro, is my favorite
The three.
phone, man.
The three changed the game.
Yes.
With that ball.
Sidekick 3.
I think
the
the
ball,
gray and
we rolled
black.
through that ball.
Yeah, I think the 2 changed the game first
Oh,
because
that's the
Yeah.
it was
color?
the 2, the gray.
It's like a
Yeah.
Game Boy. It's like a Game Boy.
Exactly. You flip it open, bro.
The sound like
I ain't never had a
sound of
sidekick.
it.
Nah. Then they came out with the.
I never had a
He
sidekick.
had a razor. Bro had a razor.
Oh, I did have a razor.
A pink razor.
I had a pink one. I had a blue one.
I had the LRG that the Sidekick 3 had.
Oh,
an
yeah,
LRG.
the green one?
Yes.
Oh, I remember
bro.
that one.
The LRG.
I remember
Then they
that
had
one.
The
LRG
Dwayne
Sidekick?
Wade one. They had a white one with
Yes.
Dwayne Wade.
Yep.
That shit was clean.
And then they started coming out with like the cases
Bless you.
for it, like the Jordan case,
Yeah.
bro. You get the ambiguous case. It was a bunch of different
I used to
ones.
steal them cases at Lakewood. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When the kiosk, when they
Oh,
sell the
yeah.
phone case, I
Yeah.
just snatch them, just like put it in my pocket, act like an
Yeah.
innocent kid and walk away.
I feel like if they bring it back, it'll do some good business. The sidekick,
sure.
you know,
Hell
just put
yeah.
a
They
good
might.
camera.
Yeah,
on,
make a
just-
new Sidekick 2024.
man.
Sleep on that. They
Hey,
could
touch
That
new
was
sidekick.
sell.
Hell yeah.
That was
it
sell,
would.
bro. It's gonna be like that
shit
slim.
crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
watch
what'd be
them
hard?
do it. Watch them do that.
And you know
though.
what'd be hard as a sidekick? You flip it and then the hologram comes out, zoom, and so you type it wherever the hologram aimed at, and like you can
Oh, now
use
you're
the
talking about
keyboard.
some futuristic
Bro.
shit, bro.
That's
Now-
how Sidekick gotta go.
2038.
That's how Sidekick
2038.
it's
Hey,
gonna
we
come.
can collab. We can
But I
collab.
have a question though. So if they bring the Sidekick back, do they bring aim back?
Oh,
We need that aim back.
I mean, the Sidekick
Yeah.
wasn't nothing without aim. Like if
Right.
you ain't had AOL Instant Messenger, man.
Crazy. I used to
Like,
look forward to
what?
you know, waking
Love
up,
aim.
seeing all those messages. Like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, okay, let's
You
let's
know,
see
like,
what we-
doo-doo, your,
what's going
like,
on.
your girl crush.
Oh,
you
that
know,
little
she
door
signed online.
closing. Yeah, door closing.
Offline.
Like, oh, she signed in. Like, hey, ASL. I used to say ASL question mark. You remember back in the group chat? ASL, like age, sex, and
Location.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. Hey, anybody that's younger than 25 is like, what the fuck?
They don't
are
know what we
talking
talking about.
Smack
Man,
to each
we
other.
used to have so much fun, just like party lines, like
Yeah.
just,
Yeah. The
Black-
party lines.
bro, just been on the river running up the bill and shit.
Oh, the
Oh
party
my
lines?
God.
Yeah, I remember
remember that shit.
Woo.
Oh my
Jeez.
Bro, hey, times was better back in our days, bro.
Like, because you could just like randomly start phone beef with like someone on there.
Yep.
For real,
You,
y'all
would-
can
you wouldn't know
start
who
smack.
talking to you.
Yes.
Like, who
Yeah.
the hell you talking?
Who the
big
fuck
shit?
are
mess,
you?
like-
Yeah.
It'd be a random ass like username. Like, what the fuck?
Remember
They used
Black-
to be on there banging.
Hey, Garrett LA. Who the fuck are you?
Y'all remember BlackPlanet.com?
Yeah, I remember
Yes,
Black,
no,
Black
Black
Planet.
Planet.
Yeah, the call in.
Yeah, it's
Oh
crazy
my
with the
God.
because he makes Cambodians. We had a Black Planet page.
Hey, yo, you'll say like a message and it'll get thrown into the chat, right? You remember that? You be like, you'll say a quick recording. Like you talk to a girl like, damn, like, yo, what's your ASL? You know, I'm over here in Long Beach, and then you wait for her to respond. That's how it used to be, man.
It'd be forever, but when she respond, it'd be all excited. Like,
Yeah, best moment.
you'd be going to 3 in the morning chatting on the aim. It'd be all excited. You'd be thrilled.
That was a good time.
And you never heard a voice. Like, you just imagine. It's,
Right.
it's just a thrill. It's just the fact that we communicate
Oh, you got a
live.
voice. You got to go off a voice.
Yeah.
Once you get to that point,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And they get the number and they be all nervous. Like, you call it, you actually call it. Like,
That was
she got a deep voice.
that
She got a
was
sweet voice.
right before MySpace, bro. That was
Yeah.
right before MySpace, where you didn't know what the person really looked like. You didn't know what they were doing.
And then MySpace.
And then MySpace came, bro, and that was just like the beginning Atari stages of what it is now.
tip of the iceberg.
Where you could only see so much of the person. You could see pictures. I don't know. Did they have videos? They have videos, right?
Maybe like towards the end, but nah.
Yeah.
Nah,
They
I
had
seen it.
background
It was-
graphics.
Yeah.
Where the
They
letters-
had
From
mu-
MySpace?
music,
The letters dropping from the
The
top.
music on the
Yeah,
side,
they
the
had
playlist.
music, you know.
Yeah.
Remember the
yes.
playlist?
Remember the letters dropping from
The
the top?
letters? Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Long Beach, North Side.
everything.
You had a top 4,
Yeah.
top
Top
6,
5.
And then
whatever
your,
you
your
want.
song was like your vibe or your page.
Yeah.
Whatever song you chose.
Bro.
Hey, just came on your page showing love, show love back.
Yeah, my shit used to be lit.
Man, super lit.
Like unread message, all the notifications,
Yo,
like
you
new
used to
friends.
Wake up in the morning, like new
Man.
comment, new message,
Yeah.
friend request.
Friend.
You be
That
like,
orange icon with the green, the 3 green dots above, like they're online right now.
Yeah.
Bro, that was hype.
Hey, Chili, what song did you have on your MySpace, bro?
It probably was like some Pretty Ricky back then.
no, I used to.
I can
stay-
see
Because the
that.
girls, you feel me, that
Bro.
pretty Ricky. Remember that shit, bro?
Yeah.
Like, it's 5 in the morning. I probably, because that was the time I feel like I had my MySpace during that era.
the
you
era.
know?
That was back when you had the braids, huh? You were like,
Everybody was a dancer. Everybody had baby hairs. And shit.
yeah. I used to stay with that young Jeezy, man.
Jeezy,
yeah.
Thug
Oh,
Motivation
yeah.
101.
Day, all
yeah.
day.
That was
bro.
my man.
Yeah.
I had
When they played the
TIP.
new
boy.
Jeezy made the boy go
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that shit.
Go
was
I had Joel
Crazy.
Santana.
Joel Santana.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was around
Oh,
the time he was
back
really
then.
popping.
Yeah, him and the Jimmy Jones, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy
There you go,
Jones.
baby, don't stop
Jimmy,
now.
man.
They were both hard, man.
Hey, you was wearing bandanas too, huh? Like Joel
Low key.
on the
picture?
On the
tip.
side, like,
There you go, baby, don't stop now.
Hey.
hey, you know what? I had a
Girl.
dream. Remember in high school, like at our lunchtime, we would have like pep rallies and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
It
Where
was
they like
lit.
play music. Yeah,
be
you know, it'd be
lit.
lit, whatnot.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember, bro? And I had this crazy because I can't recall ever hearing this outside of that time, outside of high school. Remember they came out with a song called Chicken Noodle Soup.
Oh yeah.
Chicken noodle
With the
soup.
soda on the
With the
side.
soda on the
side.
side.
Chicken noodle
Yes.
soup. Like
Yeah.
chicken noodle
Yes.
soup.
He used to be jerking it.
Hey, he'd be like,
He said,
with the soda on the side.
They had a song that whole
Slow it down.
whole dance to that
the
shit.
whole dance.
Bro, like that shit. I had a dream the other day, bro. I was at a lunch, event or whatnot, and that song was playing in the background. When I woke up, I still had that
The
song
one
on
you was
my
like this?
mind, and I'm like, "What? Let it rain."
Yeah.
Pour it out. Pour it out. Pour it out.
But bro, tell me what you ain't heard. When the last time you heard
I
of
heard
that
a
shit,
year.
bro?
Man,
Like,
It's been a minute.
I wonder
It's
what
been a
triggered
minute.
that.
I don't know, right? Because that shit was lit,
Yeah,
bro.
I
At
remember
the
that
time,
time.
like,
Strawberry Sundays. Y'all remember Strawberry Sundays? We used to
Oh,
pull up in Montebello.
man.
That's the only club we was getting into.
yeah.
And with the Sparks. We used to drink
Yeah.
Sparks at the time.
We used to fuck with the La Mirage.
Mirage, gotta wear a button up and some dress shoes.
Yeah. Man. Go back to dreams though. It's crazy how people underestimate dreams, man.
powerful, man.
It is crazy how you just, for whatever reason, or you have to get 8 hours of sleep a night and you just come up with all these things, all these visions
Yeah.
while you're asleep, while you're unconscious. It's just powerful, bro. It's a trip if
I
you
feel
really
like
think about
your
it.
mind's stronger when you sleep than when you're awake.
Yeah.
Because when you're awake, your mind has to also do other things like
Clouded.
move your limbs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Feed me, drink. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Do my hair. Whatever you're doing, your mind has to control it. When you sleep, everything else is sleep. So your mind can just
What does it mean?
do its
Like
thing. You feel me?
wander.
Like,
in my dream, I'm always in a shootout. Like I'm always getting shot at.
Your
That's
upbringing.
so, bro.
I'm always
That-
getting shot at.
Exactly. I think I
Where
really
you
feel
grew
what
up
you
from.
said.
Where you grew up at.
It's
Your
like a
upbringing.
whole shootout. I'm always running from.
Either I feel like either you thought you were gonna die
Yeah.
or you're gonna get killed back in the day. Like you always had that feeling. That's how I am, because I feel like if you thought about it back in the day and you thought it was gonna happen to you, I feel like your core mind is really thinking about it, and that's what brings it out in your dreams. Maybe from your and it could probably relate to past trauma.
Yeah.
Or
Past trauma,
your
yeah.
past
Yep.
situation, or what you just what you adapted with.
Was it when you were younger?
Still to this day.
To this
Since
day.
I've been
Oh.
young to now.
Because a long time ago, you used to be more paranoid, huh?
Yeah, I was very paranoid. Like
Yeah.
through like tsunamis and shootouts.
It could have been
I'm always-
something that you witnessed or something like we catch things in our subconscious without really realizing it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, our brain, took it in. We
Absorbs
got that.
it.
Yep, absorb. We got the.
I'm always
memory.
running from the police, bro. Like
Yeah.
always running.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling.
Yeah,
Like
you
it's always something chasing me
You
down.
moving all slow. You like, damn, why moving so slow?
Right. Yeah.
You remember when you were young when you
dream,
trying
like-
to run as fast as you can and you
You
just,
can't, like,
you
you-
just jump and you start flying.
How about when you trying to swing?
Yo.
That shit be all
you start
slow.
swimming in the sky. You start swimming in the sky. You ever done that? Like you start
Hold up.
flying like this.
Have y'all ever had a lucid dream?
What's the lucid dream?
What?
Where it feels like
Juice
Feels
WRLD.
real?
Real
Like
life.
it just feels real?
Hold on. You guys don't know what a lucid dream
Like
is?
when it feels
Like-
real.
No.
like-
Well, it doesn't. Not just that, but you're in a
in
dream.
the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you know your dream.
Oh,
you
I
know
take
that-
advantage.
Every
Take
night.
advantage.
You
Yeah.
want to know what's crazy? I have those every night.
You-
And you want to know how? Because I tell my girl I control my dreams.
Really?
I promise you, on my son, bro. If
Yeah.
I'm having a dream to where, let's say, you can like foresee some bad shit about to happen, like some shit, like damn,
Yeah.
this about to happen. I could literally change the whole dream, bro.
Wow.
And
And
like
you
literally
know it?
play it out.
But have you ever been in a dream where you're like,
Leonardo DiCaprio?
yeah, that's Inception.
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 But no, have you ever been in a dream and you said to yourself, "Oh, okay, this isn't real. I'm in a dream right now. I know this for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me test this out really quick." And you just do some like off the wall shit, like you jump really high, or
Yeah,
you
flying,
like
start
You do
flying.
some crazy.
I be flying.
I've had a few of those in my lifetime, man, and it is so awesome to go through. Oh my god, just to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do, and it actually works out the way you want it to
Yeah.
work out. Yeah.
Especially
Ooh,
when it's
what up,
for-
Kim
for-
Kardashian?
Yeah, for me, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say, especially when it comes to sexual, you
Bro,
feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna
bro,
say,
on
I-
some real shit.
you
I
make
don't
sure
wanna
you capitalize, right?
Respectfully.
I can't speak on it. I can't
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man, he like, I
no,
can't
but I'm
speak
saying
on
as a
that.
joke, but
Me neither.
respectfully, bro. Like, if you're able to control your
What?
dream, and I'm sure a lot of other people could relate, man. It is the most awesome experiences
dope,
there
man.
is.
You don't want to wake up.
The more you do
Yeah.
it, like I
When
said,
you wake up,
can
you try to go
literally
back to
learn.
it. You try to go back to it. Try to
Yeah.
replay the last
the
scene.
same
It don't
dream.
ever
You
go
did
back.
try to
It
go
don't
back
ever
to
go
sleep
back.
to the same.
Right back to it.
Dang.
Have
It's
you
like-
guys ever woke up where you had a pocket full of money and you woke up and
He's
you're like,
oh dang, like,
Yep.
have you ever did that? You're like,
you ever walked on the trail? You just
Man,
kept,
I
you
thought
kept
that
picking
was
up money. You
real.
kept picking the money,
Oh,
put it in your
my
pocket.
God.
You wake up, it's nothing. This is nothing.
man,
You kept picking up hundreds.
All the time.
And it
man.
just so happens the kids in real life come out and be like, I'm hungry, Dad. Damn. Like, okay.
Go back to
It'd be
sleep.
your mom open the door, like open the door, like try to wake you up and go to school. Like it'd be
Yeah. Yeah,
the
man.
most litest dream.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
But the cool thing about dreams is it really manifests or it really kind of architects your
I read
way
it.
of thinking and what you bring into fruition.
All right, before we like wrap it up or anything, I still want to get back to like what he was talking about having like those dreams.
Yeah.
I used to have dreams, bro, when I used to always be stuck in the middle of the ocean. Like no boat or nothing,
Like
just
on
out
some
there
Castaway
swimming.
shit?
Just
Yeah,
yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
that. But he was on an
Yeah.
island.
it means
Right.
something.
But,
It
You
means
know,
Yeah.
something.
I was just in the middle of the ocean,
I'm
just
sorry.
floating.
Yeah.
And
That-
I had that dream like probably like 4 or 5 times. I don't have it no more, but back in the days, I used to always
You
have
should
that
look it
dream.
up. It means something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being stuck out there in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
I used to have dreams of me because my biggest fear is like besides losing my mom is losing my teeth, my front teeth. You
Yeah.
know, like
Hey,
I don't,
that's
I
definitely
smile
has a
lot.
meaning
I
behind
laugh
it.
a
If
lot.
when you lose your teeth
Yeah,
in your
it means
dream,
it means this because I haven't had it since years, but during my times of depression, it means this insecurity. So I actually looked it up. What does it mean to like lose your teeth? You know, like having my teeth socked out, look in the mirror, I'm missing teeth. It means
Yeah.
insecurity, like you're missing something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, I don't have no dreams anymore, but I remember I should share that. And I remember with my cousin, he was sharing like he has a dream, like he had a dream missing his teeth, and we searched it up. It means insecurity, and I was like, dang, it hit home because at the time I was insecure.
Damn.
And, when I was 17.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a trip.
yeah, sometimes our bodies will tell us stuff, man. Like
Yeah.
send us messages. We just got to find a way to interpret it and understand what
You know what's crazy? Speaking real quick of dreams, I remember when I changed my life, because y'all know me as before, and I used to be really dark and evil. You know what I'm saying? I gave my life to God because I was really like going to hell. But at that time, when I was actually studying the Bible, I remember I used to read the Bible, the fundamental scriptures at night before I go to bed. And so the more I get closer to God, the more the devil try to like get a hold of me. So I remember I had a dream and then I didn't know what it meant, but I was like, I was looking in the mirror and I was in my bathroom in the parlors, and then it was a snake, right? I saw a snake in the sink, and then I grabbed the snake, and then he tried to go in my mouth. And then you ever felt like, you had a spaghetti noodle, like you try to swallow and you start pulling it?
Yeah.
It's the exact same feeling. He was going in my throat, and I was trying to pull him out, but he was like a long snake, and it felt weird. You see it slide, like pulling out through your, all this right here.
Esophagus.
Like from the spaghetti, you know that feeling?
Yeah.
But it was a snake, and I kept pulling out, and I tried to throw it in the sink, and he came back up and wrapped it around my arm real tight. And I was trying to yank it, and I threw it in the sink. And I woke up, and then I told Brandon, speaking about Brandon Bell, who's real spiritual at the time. He said, you know what that meant? That means it's, the snake is a serpent. It's the devil still trying to get a grapple of you.
Yeah.
He's still trying to get a foothold of you,
trying
but you're
to
removing
attach
it.
himself to you.
Yeah. And then that's why I just don't rock with snakes, because as a snake, you're going to become a snake.
Yeah.
What's the definition of a snake? One who's, bit you behind your back.
Yeah.
So like that dream of having a snake, trying to enter my soul and I'm removing it, it was a symbolic meaning of removing the devil. The devil always he think he's your friend, he's close by you, but at the end of the day, he's gonna lock you up, he's gonna try to like bite you and kill you. Yeah. So yeah, man, that was a symbolic meaning of that dream. I was
real,
removing
bro.
Satan out of my spirit.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's something you can never forget. Whew. With that being said, let's wrap it up. Anything you want to say? Let's hear it out right now before.
Well, I just want to
last
say
word.
about the dreams.
Okay.
Back on the dreams, like I told you guys, me being stuck out there in the ocean. Obviously, I know there's other people out there that can relate to that. These dreams that we have. Don't let these dreams like overpower you. Like let these dreams. There's always something in these dreams. There's always a message in them, and maybe it's God trying to talk to us in His own way. It's up to us to really figure that out, though. So don't let these dreams overpower you. Yeah. Try to get the message out of it.
Yeah, I feel that, man. And
try to understand the message out of it. That's what I mean.
And then you could direct it from there.
Yeah.
Understanding.
It's up to you.
Understanding is a big one, man. I just want everybody to really take a look at life, really look how beautiful it is. But I really want to let you guys know I just started reading a lot more than I usually do. And if there's one suggestion I could give you guys is to read a book at least for 10 minutes a day at least, and see what that does to your life. See what that does to your communication. See what that does to your thoughts and your stress levels, if you have any, or just in general. Just see what it does to you. Read a book. You know what I'm saying? Read something that's very useful or useful to yourself or useful to others. But reading in general has changed me throughout this. I just started reading a lot, like I said, a month ago, and I've been feeling like I've been able to articulate things a lot better. I've been able to think a lot clearer, sharper, and I've been a lot smoother with all my conversations.
It's a mental exercise.
Yeah, exactly. So if there's one thing I could suggest to you guys is to pick a book and start reading it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Speaking of dreams, I opened the Bible today and it says God speaks to us through our dreams. And I started thinking like, dang, so is that how I'm gonna die then? Because I'm always in a shootout. But it's also a warning. It could be a warning sign too, like, yo, be careful who you surround yourself with, because it could be that. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a warning, a message, like your life could lead to this path if you be around these type of people or these situations. So yeah, man, all I gotta say is like, you can either be the victim or the victor, so like from Arnold Schwarzenegger, like he shared with me, I shared on the last podcast, like the body doesn't move unless you give it direction. So, be the captain of your boat, the sailor of your ship, you know what I'm saying? Like take control, take lead, you know what I'm saying? As you honor God and put God first and watch Him, lay out the whole pathway. You know what I'm saying? Like all it takes is one step. Don't look at it as a whole big picture where like, oh, I got to get it figured out. You only figure it out once you take step A. And once you figure out step A, then you learn step B. Once you figure out step B, you go step C. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the whole big picture try to keep you. You ever heard of analysis paralysis? You overanalyze it, then you start to become paralyzed and stuck because you're thinking too much of it. Just take that first step, man. Yeah. And once you take that first step, you see second plate, then you see third plate, then you see home.
Yeah, man. Hey. Slow it down because Rome wasn't built in a day.
Slow it down.
Slow that shit down.
I would say, man, be conscious of your mentality.
Yeah.
You know, manifestation is a real thing. Your mentality, just the way you look at things, the way you view things, could literally change the game for you, man. Like, you have to keep a positive mindset regardless. You know, as a people, we have an issue with, when bad things happen to us, we let that change our mentality. Then we start looking forward to or expecting more bad shit to happen, man. Yeah. Like, life isn't perfect. We're going to have ups. You can't have light without dark. You can't have good without bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So as long as your mentality is in the right direction and in the right frequency, like, it's going to always get better, man. Yeah. Like, I've lived through it. We've all lived through it. You know what I'm saying? Bad shit is going to happen. Just look at it as a step back and, look forward to taking those 2 steps forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
It's a character build. Yeah. That's what it is. All the setbacks is only to sharpen your character.
Yeah,
like when you go through, look at Navy SEAL, like David Goggins, they had to go through Hell Week. Like say, what's the guy, Dan Brazilian, he had to go to Hell Week twice in the Navy SEAL. This is on some strenuous, it can kill you.
Yeah.
But, think about all those hardships, it tests your character, and now you're equipped. Yeah, now you're ready.
Yeah, you mold it, man.
Yeah.
So let's end that off with just remembering to be kind, courteous. Let's spread peace, love, and positivity throughout our daily lives. And if you're not doing that, slow it down.
Yeah.
All right?
Slow it down, man.
Slow it down.
If you guys haven't subscribed yet, you can find us on YouTube, Slow It Down Podcast. Please subscribe. Tell your friends about this. Maybe they'll be helped out through this conversation.
Right.
And don't be afraid to comment below and tell us what's on your mind. Tell us what you enjoyed about this conversation. Tell us how you can relate. You know what I mean? We all love to hear about what you have to say.
Right. Yeah. Or even experience. If you can relate to any of the experience or the
share about one of yours.
Let us know. You know what I'm saying? We would like to hear
about your
that
dream.
Too.
Yeah.
Off top.
Sooner or later, man, there's gonna come a point where we're doing this live and we're gonna be reading your comments as we're doing our podcast, and we're gonna be interacting with you guys. So that's gonna come in the near future. So, but until then, let us know what's on your mind so we can answer and, share it a little bit on our next podcast.
Share this with a friend, Speaking of sharing, share it with a relative, with a friend who relate, or you guys have been speaking on these topics of dreams, or a fear, or character building, you know what I'm saying? Share with somebody, you know what I'm saying? So we can keep spreading the message. We're here to uplift you guys as we uplift ourselves. And we're a community group where it just starts with 4 and it starts with you guys. We're all
grow
together.
Our family, man.
Slow it down, family.
Well said, my guys. Until next time, slow it down.
Slow it all the way down.
Yeah.
North.